guys, welcome back to my channel. So we have timed this perfectly. The weather this weekend is beautiful. The sun is out, it's really nice and warm out, and we are gonna be doing some stuff to the garden. First time filming in our newly painted lounge. In case you haven't seen that video, I will link that here because we are gonna be using the paint sprayer again. Round 2. We're gonna be painting some fences today. I will quickly take you out in the garden and give you a tour. So let me show you really quickly what the garden kind of looked like before we started ripping bits up. Then I'll go and take you out and show you what it looks like now. But it is a really nice garden. It's a little bit uneven, but it's a really good space, it's a really good size, and there's already some like established plants out there and stuff, which is great. So plan for today, we need to mow the lawn. We've not mown the lawn since we moved in. All of our neighbours have been like out every single weekend mowing their lawns, and we're like the only people who haven't. So that's probably like the first thing to do. Main thing that I want to get done is actually paint the fences. I've got some black paint. We're going to be using the 𝘬𝙆𝙁𝙆𝙀. I used that in our last house and it is so good because it creates like a water barrier for the water just to run off. So really love that. Got 2 massive tubs of that in the 𝘰𝙀𝙀. Going to be using our paint sprayer again, so hopefully it handles the paint really well. And fingers crossed it should make a really boring job pretty easy. I will say though that we have like one fence that runs along the back. That's the one we're going to be spraying, and the one that's on the side, we're not going to spray that because it needs some work done to it. But the reason I want to crack on with the spraying is because we're having a lot of stuff grow up the fence, and I want to kind of do it before, you know, loads of stuff is on the fence. So that's the plan for today. We are starting a lot later than I would have hoped. It's 9:30. Steve had a lie-in. He's gone out to get breakfast because he's on his game till late last night. So I'm waiting for him to get back so that we can kind of crack on. But while we're waiting, I'll take you guys out and give you a little tour. Okay, so here is the garden. First thing to kind of say, right, it's not normally this shady, but this tree is so overgrown. We've actually got permission from the council to have it trimmed back. That's going to be done in like a couple of weeks. So we'll get a lot more of the sun back once that's been trimmed, because I don't know if you can see that one over there and how much smaller it is. Basically, all of these branches should be gone and they're going to reduce the whole ball of it. So that's going to be done. This is the fence that will be sprayed. So it goes all the way around the side, all the way along the back there, up until that corner. And this is the fence that I think will keep the panels, but the fence posts need to be redone. So that will be done at some point. But like I said, as you can see, stuff is starting to kind of grow up the fence, which I really like. So I want to get it sprayed sooner rather than later. The grass is actually flourishing. So when we moved in, honestly, all of this was all moss, just solid moss, and we put down, I'll link what we used. This bit was the worst, so it's still kind of getting there, but it's so much better. I ripped up this path because I'm actually going to ask you guys, like, I'm not sure what we're going to do here. I'm going to wait until the tree is trimmed and see how much sun we get at the back. But before the tree got all of its leaves, that was like an absolute sun trap. So I was thinking of doing maybe like a little deck or patio or stone area. And if we do, I'm thinking of putting like a gravel path in. But the paving slabs I ripped up, obviously you can see where the roots of the oak tree are. And it was just like all over the place. So that's why I ripped those up. I need to shift some of these stones so that we can mow the grass. And then this bit here, this is where we ripped up loads of stuff basically, and it's really bizarre because there's a lot of like kind of cement and like random slabs and stuff. So I think we're going to keep like the bits of the long grass. There's like a little shrub here which is just really woody that we're going to remove, but I think we're going to keep the clumps of grass and stuff. we may in time try and level it out a little bit. Either that, or we'll put like a railway sleeper in and do it as a slightly kind of raised bed. So yeah, the lawn isn't like the flattest, but I quite like it. It's really nice, and I actually love having this kind of step up area. And also this bush we are keeping as well. But another thing on our list of things to do, I completely forgot to mention this, the patio. So the slabs are actually in really, really good condition. They're nice and level. It's obviously quite a big space, but it obviously needs a good old sweep. I got a new pressure washer, so we're gonna pressure wash this and see how it comes up. Because in areas where it's less worn, it's like a really nice kind of creamy tone. I mean, I think these are just like basic paving slabs, but I think with a power wash, they should come up absolutely fine, and I don't think they've been cleaned in a very, very long time. So I'm hoping it'll be quite satisfying as well. And I'm hoping we're going to get this all done today, but that's probably really optimistic, so we shall see. So Steve is back, and he is on poop pickup duty. I have just moved loads of the random bouldery things that are on the side here. I've just moved them out of the way, and I'm going to start sweeping up most of this annoying stuff. I feel like we're gonna have to go over it a couple of times, but yeah, I want to get most of it up now, and then once Steve has finished poop picking up, he's gonna mow the lawn, and then once he's done that, I can do the fence. But I feel like I don't want to do the fence because obviously you can see how much grass has like grown up against it. So yeah, that is our plan of action, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah.
Right, Steve has finished mowing. It looks so much better. So whilst he was mowing, I was at the back with my gloves, stripping off loads of the ivy that was on the fence that was like clinging to the fence. So like all the bits over there are kind of just trailing over. So obviously we're gonna be painting it. I wanted to strip back as much as possible so that we could obviously get a decent coat on the fence before it grows back. Steve is now gonna just trim along the edges so that I can start spraying the fence. And then whilst I'm spraying the fence, I think, oh Rocky, what are you eating? It's probably bird poo. When I am painting the fence, Steve is gonna come into this area, scarify it, put a bit more seed down just to try and shift the rest of the moss in this area. But the grass, it's looking really healthy, isn't it? I don't know if you can hear me. Stephen? Stephen? Hello. The grass is looking really healthy, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah, sure.
It's great input.
yeah, no, it is. It is. That back corner was tough work.
It was super long, wasn't it? We've obviously still got quite a few things to do. Like, I don't know if you can see these dips here, but those are actually patio slabs that have just been overtaken by the lawn. So I thought they were little stepping stones. They're huge patio slabs, but like 80% of them is under grass. So we need to sort that out as well. Like, there's still a lot of like patching to the lawn that we need to do, and like I'm unsure how much we are able to level without getting someone in and it costing us a lot of money. This area is a little bit of a situation here where we've obviously dug stuff up, so there's so much left to do, but we're getting there. It looks better, doesn't it, than when we first moved in? I'll show you guys around here quickly because I don't think I've ever shown you this before. we have this extra side bit here, so Steve's also mown that. It's obviously a bit of a mess with all the stones and stuff, but there's a little sneak peek of that area. Yeah, these are the things that shed all of that stuff, which is really annoying. I can't remember if I mentioned as well, we're going to the dog park. Well, it's not a dog park, it's like an 8-minute drive away, and you basically rent it. So I say it's a dog park, it's not really, because there's going to be no other dogs in it. You privately rent it. It's like a £5, and it's like a fully enclosed, I can't get the glove off. It's like a fully enclosed field. I think there's going to be obstacles in there as well. So we're going to take the dogs, because Rocky's recall is awful, so we're going to do some recall training with him. So we've only got like an hour until we have to leave, so I'm not sure whether we're going to start spraying before or after we get back, but yeah, I'll let you guys know how we get on. Right, so we've just gotten back from going to the dog park. The dogs are pooped, so Steve. It's really good though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Nice to get out, get in the field and let them run around, it was good.
Did some training with Rocky, and he had lots of chicken, didn't you? And you had a really good time. You're knackered now, aren't you? But let me show you what the fence looks like, because it looks so much better. Ta-da! Oh, it looks crazy different. So I got up until there, and I ran out of paint. Well, I ran out of paint in the paint sprayer, and we had to leave to go to the dog park thing anyway. So it's looking really good. We don't have any neighbours behind that bit, so I sprayed all the way up. But behind there we do have neighbours, so I've not sprayed all the way to the top because I didn't want it to go over onto their side. So I need to go along with a paintbrush and just tidy that up. There's also a few bits I've kind of missed, and I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but when you look at it from a lower angle, kind of like below the slats, I need to go at it from like a different angle basically. So I'm going to go out with a paintbrush and top lots of the bits up, and I think Steve is going to pressure wash the patio. We said what we're going to do is just spray it with like the normal pressure washer thing and then let it dry, and then tomorrow we have actual patio cleaning solution, and we're going to use the specific like patio cleaner head on it. So I think that'll be a job for tomorrow. We're going to see if Steve wouldn't mind spraying that bench. This is the one that was just left here. This bench here, as you can see, it's very grubby, so I think it needs a pressure wash, and then we can paint that as well. Okay guys, so it is the next day. We didn't power wash the patio because we don't have the right connector to connect our hose to our power washer. The power washer is all set up and everything. It's really cool, definitely an upgrade to the last one. Has like a little handle with these like little wheels. Looks really cool, but I have literally bought like 3 different types of like adapter head to go on this. And the problem is I got this on Amazon, this hose, and it's not like a normal hose size, so I'm gonna have to go on Amazon and see if I can find the right one. But I've literally bought 3 different ones today, none of them fit. So the patio's not gonna get power washed this weekend. because obviously if I can't link up the hose, it ain't happening. But I will just show you the progress that has been made there. Obviously this area is so much tidier anyway. The fence looking fabulous. So this part up to about, I think here, has had not quite 2 coats. 1 coat is nearly enough. I don't know if you'll be able to see or not, but it's more getting under certain angles of, I've got no idea, I can't even see like the screen. Like you can see there's like a little line on this one that's not quite done. So pretty much 1 coat does it all, but we touched up that bit, ran out of paint. I have just bought some more paint. You can kind of see on this one it's a bit patchy. So yeah, like I said, we've got to sort that fence out anyway. So when that's been done, I'll go around with the paint sprayer again and sort that out. But yeah, it's looking a lot better. Just need to get something for the patio sprayer, don't we? Really frustrating, especially since I've like taken 2 trips out to go and get stuff, which have both been wrong. So I didn't know it was gonna be this difficult. But I'm gonna sign this vlog off here, guys. Still lots more to do, but it's nice to kind of start making it a bit more our own and feel a bit more like a garden rather than just like an overgrown mess like it has been. I'm also on like the lookout for some more plants and stuff, so I'll definitely be filming more videos coming up. Obviously we've got loads going on inside the house, so I don't know how much we're going to be doing in the garden in the near future, but we shall see. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel, and if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Kitchen, I think, is getting done at the end of this week. We don't have a definite date yet, but I will keep you up to date on everything that's going on in the house anyway. So I'll see you guys in the next one.